Вітаю, Ірино.
Добрий день, Світлано.
Як справи?
Дякую, добре. Як ти?
Дякую, непогано. Вітаємо, друзі! Готові? Are you ready?
You already learned a lot.
You know how to order food and get directions. Now you are ready to travel in Ukraine.
Ukraine is a large country, and the best way to travel in Ukraine is by train. Train in Ukrainian is потяг or поїзд.
Please repeat. Потяг. Поїзд. You can buy train tickets online or in ticket offices at railway stations.
There are many types of cars on trains.
Спальний вагон or люкс. Sleeping car. This is a car with two bunks in a compartment.
Купейний вагон or купе compartment car. This is a car with 4 bunks in a compartment.
Плацкартний вагон or плацкарт. This is a sleeping car without compartments.
Сидячий вагон, sitting car. It's a car where you can only sit.
If you are traveling long distances, you can sleep in the first 3 types of train cars.
You can also fly in Ukraine because all major cities have airports.
Due to the Russian invasion, civilian flights within Ukraine are cancelled and all airports are closed at the moment.
Of course, now when the Crimea and the east and the south of Ukraine are occupied by Russia and the war is ongoing, it's dangerous to travel to those regions.
But we hope that soon, when the war ends, you will discover the beauty of our country.
So today, let's start our virtual journey.
There are many beautiful cities in Ukraine, but we will choose one major city in each region. Let's start with Kyiv, which is located in the north-central region. Kyiv is the capital of Ukraine. Please pay attention to the spelling and pronunciation. Kyiv. Kyiv is a modern city with an ancient history. According to a legend, it was founded by 3 brothers and their sister Libit. The city was named Kyiv in honor of the eldest brother, whose name was Kyiv. Kyiv is a city where history is intertwined with modernity, and the golden domes of ancient churches coexist with contemporary-style buildings. The most famous historic landmarks are Kyiv Cave Monastery and the Saint Sophia Cathedral. Both landmarks are inscribed on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. By the way, do you know what places have been inscribed on the UNESCO Cultural Heritage List in the US?
The Kyiv Cave Monastery is a large Orthodox monastery with many churches and religious buildings, which has a special status as a sacred place for many Christians. It was founded in the 11th century as a cave monastery, and the first monks lived in the caves. But it is not just a monastery, as there are excellent museums and scientific institutions on the premises of this unique historic place. Saint Sophia Cathedral was also built in the 11th century by the famous Kievan Prince Yaroslav. In the cathedral, you can see amazing frescoes and mosaics that have been preserved since those times.
Other famous historical landmarks in Kyiv include St. Michael's Golden Domed Cathedral, St. Andrew's Church, Podil, St. Andrew's Descent, the Golden Gate, Volodymyr's Hill, and more.
But Ukraine's history has also been shaped in the recent past, so be sure to visit the Maidan Independence Square and honor Ukraine's heroes. If you are a museum enthusiast, visit the Holodomor Museum, where you will learn about the tragedy of the Ukrainian people, the artificial famine created by the Stalinist regime in 1932 to 1933.
Kyiv is a majestic city that won't leave anyone indifferent.
By the way, if you visit Kyiv, you can also take a tour to the infamous Chernobyl.
Then we travel to the west of the country to the city of Lviv. Lviv was founded in the 13th century by King Danilo and was named after his son Lev, so the name Lviv means the city of Lev. Rynok Square in Lviv is like an open-air museum and the heart of the old town with many historical medieval buildings. Since 1998, the old town of Lviv has been listed as part of the UNESCO World Heritage and protected by UNESCO. If you like historical tours, there are plenty of them in Lviv. A tour of the old dungeons is one of the most popular. Throughout its history, Lviv was under the reign of different states. So many styles, cultures, and religions are intertwined here, creating a unique atmosphere. Lviv is also a cultural hub, with its famous opera theater, museums, galleries, and festivals. Lviv is a gourmet city. Lviv is a city with the aroma of coffee and chocolate. There are many exclusive coffee shops and restaurants with unique local cuisine and delicious food. Go to Lviv. You will definitely enjoy it.
Then we move to the south, to the city of Odessa. Odessa is called both a pearl by the sea and the capital of humor. It is a large city on the seashore, a kaleidoscope of cultures and traditions. There are many historic buildings in Odessa dating back to the late 18th and 19th centuries when the city was developing rapidly as a port city. The historic center of Odessa is also inscribed on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. The site is listed as endangered due to the Russian invasion. Among Odessa's famous landmarks are the Potyomkin Stairs, the magnificent Opera and Ballet Theater, the Rybasivska Street, and the city's largest market, Privoz.
In the east, we will visit the large industrial modern city of Kharkiv, which is the second largest city in Ukraine. The city is also an educational and scientific center with many prestigious universities. The main landmark of Kharkiv is Freedom Square, one of the largest squares not only in Ukraine but also in Europe. The State Industry Building, or Deshprom, is a notable landmark. It's located on the city's central square. The first 13-story Soviet skyscraper is recognized as a unique example of constructivist architecture in Ukraine.
There are many places in Ukraine that you will love, from magnificent ancient castles and the Carpathian Mountains in the west to the beautiful national parks and the seaside in the south.
If you want to learn about vibrant local traditions, you should go to the Carpathians.
The Carpathians is a very culturally rich region, with uniquely preserved customs, rituals, and dialects.
It is in the Carpathians that you can hear Christmas carols, sign up for an Easter egg making workshop, see the unique Kosiv ceramics, which has been inscribed on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List, and buy wonderful souvenirs, including amazing handiworks by Carpathian woodcarvers.
By the way, the city of Kolomea is home to a fascinating Pysanka museum, with a collection of over 10,000 pysanki.
Western Ukraine is also famous for its unforgettable castles, such as Kam'yanets-Podilsky Castle, Підгірці Castle, Palanok Castle, Olesko Castle, and Khotyn Fortress.
We hope that you are now looking forward to traveling to Ukraine and discovering its unique places and traditions, including the Ukrainian holidays that we will learn about in our next module.
If you want to continue your virtual journey in Ukraine, we recommend you visit the ukrainer.net website.
До зустрічі!
До побачення!